the reigning world champion, battling Yulia Soldatova for the bronze.
And her choice of music is Swan Lake. She said she's in her favorite color of costume because she's like two different people. That's why it's black and white. I can be harsh and strong, but I also can be soft and fragile.
Very nice
opening triple lutz.
And of course, the black and white reflects the black swan and the white swan, same element. This triple flip, again, a very difficult move.
This, of course, her second free skate in just 2 days here at the Grand Prix final. And this free program, by the rules, must be at least 50% different than the other free skate in terms of the music, the costume, the character of the program.
Now this combination, a triple toe loop, half loop, triple salchow. It's only a double. Very nice triple loop, very easy, elegant jump.
This has not been a smooth season for the world champion. Peggy mentioned earlier her car being set on fire on a Moscow street as she was in her apartment just before the Russian nationals. 2 men seen fleeing right before it was set on fire, but the investigation still continues.
That's got to be really unnerving to have happen to you. Nice triple salchow. She looks very focused, very determined.
What a really interesting skater she is. I think the lack of pressure from the previous championship, the previous parts of this competition have left her without any nervousness here at all. She would have liked to have done these jumps in the earlier program. She's a skater who has a quality that is very lovely. She can sometimes have tension, but on the other hand, she's very fragile. Now, look at she does this triple flip. Watch first the entrance, the toe pick, the lift, the turns. Very good, but not quite good enough when she lands. Her legs are not soft. She doesn't knee into it, and as a result, she bounces out of it.
And of course, what the judges look for, the same here, but the scoring much different. And the marks for Maria Butyrskaya, the first set for technical merit, 5.4 up to 5.6 as she puts on the sneakers. And we go back to the days of Dick Button outside. There is a computer problem here, so the judges manually holding up their scores.
Well, you know, the wonderful part about this is then you can relate each score to each judge, and you know exactly what that country and that judge is doing.
And now the second set of marks, and these are for presentation. 5.7s and 5.8s for the reigning world champion, Kwan Irina Slutskaya. They'll come out swinging after this message and a word from our ABC stations.
Terry, Michelle spent the last 2 hours in a quiet corner of the arena with a blanket and a pillow. Her coach, Frank Carroll, said this format is grueling. He said it's like Las Vegas, a crapshoot. Terry?
Thanks, Lesley. 7s or 11s. She skates for the gold against Slutskaya.
Well, this young lady really knows how to pace herself. She's opening with a triple lutz double toe. Very solid, very controlled.
Triple toe combination, double toe. Look at how easy every move is, how gentle, laid back. There's tension, but there's softness and control on top of it.
Now coming up is this triple loop. She's been having trouble with this. And she only did a single or a double. I spoke with her dad at the practice, and he said he tells Michelle that she has to understand that her schedule of school and the commitments and skating, something has to give. But he also told her that that's okay. It's what you want right now, and just try your best.
Triple flip. Watch how straight the line is. 3 turns straight edge. That lack of a straight edge is what we've seen as the disaster point for so many other skaters.
Michelle Kwan has been very good here in Lyon, but remember, so has Irina Slutskaya, skating with renewed enthusiasm. She's still to take the ice for the gold medal here.
A little bit of a double foot on that triple salchow. It's the steadiness of this edge that makes that spiral so good.
And she does it with the compliments of the music.
With more speed than I think I've seen her use in quite a long time.
And her final triple, the triple toe loop. A little lean in the air.
great program all the way around. Everything was just sort of strong, technically superior, with a great deal of passion and yet quiet, laid-back quality that just overhung the whole thing. I'm just so impressed with this young lady that she's able to keep such a cool head about her and accomplish so much in addition to going to full-time school at the same time. This is nice. Now look at the triple lutz that she does and how perfectly she places her foot as she goes into this. And this, remember, is at the end of the program. Now watch right here. Watch the right toe pick right there. You see, that one is a straight line. The height is first rate. The tightness of the revolution and the feet, just really as good as they come. Watch again here. And these are steps and a very short entrance edge. Right there is the start of the entrance, and the toe pick and the tightness of the turns. That is nice.
5-6, 5-7.
Well, Danny Kwan may be right. Something has to give at some point, but it hasn't yet. Michelle with her coach, Frank Carroll. Now the first set of marks for technical merit, 5.6 up to 5.8.
Those are not generous marks. It was a very good performance all the way around, and I think infinitely superior technically to some of the other skaters that we've seen.
And now for presentation, 5.7 up to 5.9. Maybe not as high as you would have thought from that performance, but those are the marks that she has set. When we come back, can the comeback continue? Irina Slutskaya, once a proud champion, can she wear gold again here in Lyon? The Grand Prix of figure skating final underway. Terry Gannon, Dick Button, Peggy Fleming, and Lesley Visser. The gold medal challenge underway here in the super final. And there is Irina Slutskaya, the young lady who a few years ago, yes, Dick said, "Can I pinch your cheeks?" And she said, "Yeah." All the old men do, as he said. 2 European titles, but then a slump after the world silver medal in '98. She has come out of that, though. She is skating brilliantly. She challenges Michelle Kwan for the gold now.
The music, the Don Quixote, and the ballet by Ludwig Minkus.
And there is a new determination in her skating, a whole new side of artistry and feeling. And she is a terrific jumper.
Now, she has planned here a triple lutz, triple loop combination right there. I want you to go right up into that triple loop. Extraordinary move. I think the first time I've ever seen a woman do that. This triple salchow, again, right up into a triple loop. And now, you know, that edge to edge is the hardest of all entrances to another jump. You don't have the luxury of softening it with a toe pick or easing up on it. Good for her.
She seemed very surprised when she landed that,
And remember,
second one.
there is some room, too. Michelle Kwan scores very good. Her performance was very good, but especially in the technical marks, there's some room. Lovely suspension and height that she gets into the jumps. Is there a dancer in the world that hasn't performed to Don Quixote?
This is where I see the improvement in her skating, is how she's holding these moves out more and feeling the music and doing all the details.
This is her 5th Grand Prix final. The best finish back in '96, a second place finish to Michelle Kwan.
I think there's a great deal of heart that she's showing here. And feeling as well.
in her jumps. Look at that, it just pops up in the air.
Final triple jump, a triple toe. Triple toe, double toe. Lovely heart.
Wonderful speed she has in this combination spin, and great stretch in this Bielman spin at the end on both legs. Great extension.
Well, I must say, that was a really sensational performance, you know, and I think she challenges Michelle Kwan very much in both enthusiasm and heart and in the choreographic simplicity of that program.
Last season she was so down she almost quit the sport entirely after finishing 4th at the Russian National Championships and not going to the Europeans or the World Championships. Irina Slutskaya is definitely back. Did Michelle Kwan do enough to capture the gold medal? We'll have Slutskaya's marks when we return to Lyon. Back in Lyon, France, and a look at the Notre Dame Basilica. Gorgeous sight, even though the French criticize the architecture. Very tough on their buildings here in France. A reminder, we are once again the home of the U.S. Back in Lyon, which one will wear the gold medal, Slutskaya or Kwan? We're waiting.
Now, watch this combination. This is really first-rate. The lutz, very short takeoff, beautiful revolution, land, and stepping right up into that triple loop. No toe pick to help, no delay, no nothing. This here again is, watch this. First of all, a triple salt count. Now, again, the foot in front and right up in that edge. That is really difficult.
2 international wins in 3 years. The long slump. Now the first set of marks. Look at that, 5.8 up to a perfect 6 from the French judge.
I think, I mean, I hate to say it, but I think we are seeing a major upset right now.
The presentation marks,
Holy
5.7 to 5.9. Guess what?
Oh, but you know, this is the most shocking thing, because who would have, that is what skating is all about, the ability to turn yourself around. It's what between the ears as the most important thing that any skater can have, pulling their own act together. And that's what Irina Slutskaya did.
From almost quitting the sport to defeating Michelle Kwan here in Lyon for the gold medal. So the final standings here in Lyon, what a surprise to see Irina Slutskaya's name on top ahead of Michelle Kwan. Maria Butyrskaya captures the bronze medal here. But Dick, what about the top 2 skaters head-to-head? Who had the edge?
You've clearly got to give the triple jumps to Slutskaya. They were more difficult, more energetic, and great height. The spins, the same thing for their energy and their stretch. The footwork, because it was more sophisticated, I would give to Michelle Kwan, but the overall artistry had to go to Slutskaya. The choice of music was surefire, popular, and she skated with enthusiasm and energy.
And right now they have both joined Lesley Visser and Irina Slutskaya making a quick change of clothes. Lesley?
Quite a day in skating, Terry, as you've all been talking about. Irina, first to you, congratulations. What made you include those triples in the long program?
Thank you very much. And I don't know, I didn't think about my triples. Yes, I jump on the practices jump, but I never think about competition, what I can do these triples combinations. But today I think nothing to lose, and I won't just try for myself, and I do it.
Well, it was quite an impressive comeback you've had. Was this format difficult for you?
Yeah, I can't say this easy because I didn't skate last year, and it's difficult when you come on the ice, lots of people look at you, because the last big competition I have final last year in St. Petersburg.
Terrific effort. Congratulations to you. Michelle, the music of your short program is A Day in the Life. What kind of a day was this?
A day in the life. Today was a long day. Usually you're in a rink maybe a couple hours, but today it's like short program, then you have to stay in the arena and sit around and then wait to do your long program, which was a little hard for all of us.
Yeah, your coach, Frank Carroll, called it grueling, and he said he thinks it might even put the skaters at risk.
I think it's more of a risk for pair skaters. I mean, for the boys to lift up their partners really hard. But today I felt really strong. I felt like I was well rested. I slept well. And I gave an inch in my program, which I shouldn't have.
Do you wish you'd included a triple-triple?
Yes, I do. There's a huge demand on triple-triples. And technically, I think I could do a lot better.
Great. Well, we'll see you in Cleveland. On to the Nationals. Back to you, Terry.
A